Hey everybody, this is Gunhead70 and today got another review. Today we are talking about an armored core kit. Specifically, this one is the algebra soluh barbaroi. That's Barbaroi. I have seen this kit called different names, like on eBay. I think one was the Berger, and then the other one was Valvoloi, perhaps. I'm not sure if there are different versions of it. This is the only version that I've seen, and the pictures I saw with the different names all look pretty much the same. Although in the kit there are some extra parts that don't really have any place on this particular model kit, so that does make me believe that there is another version of this, and that's common for armored core. They'll make some changes, minor changes to the mobile suit, to the mecha, and just make some changes here and there. But either way, we are talking about this one today, and give you a little look. We will let's bring it in a little bit, just give you a little look. I'll do a little spin around, or actually probably better if I just pick up the whole camera and bring it in and give you a look as to what you're going to be getting. Now, armored core kits, what I've come to understand is people either love them or hate them. A lot of people like them because of the amount of detail that they put into them and how many intricate little pieces there are. And then a lot of people hate them because of that. I like them because they are more difficult. I also like them because of all of the different parts and the color separation. You do not have to paint this kit if you do not want to. It's so full of color, you really don't have to paint it. This particular model kit is done in a what I would call a maroon, a light pink, a brown, and then there's the gray that normally denotes joints or weapons, and then there's also some little bits of white, as you can see. So just give you a whoops, too high. Just give you a overall look of the kit. Now, articulation has never been a real strong point with the armored core kits, but they weren't meant to be highly articulated. They're supposed to be more like something that humans could build today. Think of them more like tanks, just with arms and legs. So with the arms, you're going to get 90 at the elbow. The head will do the old 360. It's just on a ball cap or a poly cap with a ball joint. So that's all you're going to get. You don't get any forward or back movement from the head like you do see in Gundams. The upper shoulder has some forward and back. It will rotate all the way around. No problems there. Got some swivel motion underneath the shoulder. So there's another joint there. Like I said, only a 90 at the elbow. Move down to the torso. The torso is uninhibited. It'll spin all the way around. That's just a little piece on the leg popping off. Okay, it'll spin all the way around. Ball joints at the hip, so you do get quite a bit of forward and back movement there. You can get the high kick. You can go all the way back. Knees will bend at a 90. and for the ankles, forward and back, and a little bit side to side. And it is, I believe it's a double ball joint underneath that foot at the ankle. So for standard poses, it's going to be good. You're going to be able to get a standard pose out of it. You're not going to have any problems, you know. You're not going to be able to get any kneeling poses out of this because it's just not designed for it. So, oh, and with the hands are on a ball joint. It's a small ball joint. You're not going to get much movement out of it. It just moves a little bit. That's, the only unfortunate part. But that's probably a good thing considering the weapons are pretty big on these kits, pretty big and bulky. So you don't want to have too much movement in the wrist. If we go to the back, you've got these thrusters here, minimal. They're on ball joints, but they only move a little bit and they pop off real easy. And then you have this door back here that kind of opens up, that comes down, and there's a thruster in there. So they have added some nice little touches, some nice little features to this particular mobile suit. So, mobile suit, there I said it again. And since we're at the back, we'll go ahead and talk about weapons. And it only comes with 3 weapons. One of them is this rocket launcher that's on the back, and the rocket launcher will swivel up. Of course, it's now out of camera shot. It will swivel up, and it opens up there. That's as far as it opens. And as you can see, it's got some little missile openings there. Now you can buy upgrade weapons packs for these. That's the one thing that's really nice about Armored Core is you can buy the weapon packs, and a lot of parts between different Armored Core suits are interchangeable. So if you like the legs off of something else, you could just swap them out and kind of create your own Armored Core mecha if you choose. But beware, they're not cheap, so you're going to spend a lot of money. Normally I want to say dollars wise they're probably somewhere in the $40 to $50 range, and that's another reason why people don't like them, is because they're the same price as a master grade if you're going to compare it to something. And master grades come with inner frames. These don't have inner frames, but I do think that even though this doesn't come with an inner frame, because they've spent so much time molding every piece individually, and there's such great color variation on it, that it kind of makes up for it. So I don't really have a problem paying that kind of money for something that doesn't have an inner frame. And since we were just talking about the weapons, we'll talk about the rest of the weapons that come with the kit. Now it gets 2 other weapons. Gets this nice looking shotgun here. It's just 2 pieces, or 3 pieces actually. The small piece up front that slips on, and then 2 halves to the shotgun. This is the gun hand. So you get 2 of the gun hands, you get 2 open hands, and you get 2 closed fists. Okay, but anyway, there's the first weapon, and the second weapon, which also has the other gun hand attached. It's also 4 pieces. There's the barrel nozzle, 2 halves to the main gun, and then there's this clip which comes out, and it's separate. It's made of 3 pieces. It's got 2 halves, and then it's got a small little piece in there that shows some bullet detail, and that's separate as well. So pop that back in, and I'll go ahead and take off the open hands, and we will display it holding its weapons. Now the weapons don't fit completely tight in the hands. As you can see, it's a little floppy on that one, a little bit tighter on this one. Just depends on the weapon. But the nice thing is that most of the different Armored Core weapons will fit in any hand. They're made kind of to be interchangeable. So other than that, you get a couple of stickers right there. These go on the shoulders. And that's about it for everything that comes with this kit. I enjoyed it. It was a fun build. I would like to paint it, but I know that the painting it is going to be very time consuming, so I'm going to put that off for a while. Later on down the road, when I've got a couple of weeks to really spend time painting it, because remember there are a lot of small pieces that would have to be painted, and that's very, very time consuming. And if I did paint it, I'm going to just do a straight out of the box paint job. It's going to be these exact same colors. On the box, I believe they used kind of a metallic maroon and a brown, and I would like to try and find the exact colors to repaint this, because I actually do like the color scheme and I don't want to change it. So that's all I've got for today. If you're interested in the kit, I highly recommend it. Recommend most Armored Core kits. I've got another one on the way, so maybe in another couple of weeks you'll see that one. Depends on how soon it gets here. And with that, I'll talk to you guys later.